Hi, this is Monty from Mopart Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just come into us. This is our 2007 57 plated Mini Cooper 1.6 diesel, covered a mere 53,000 miles, so nearly 54,000 miles, and 3 owners from memory. Lovely car, really high specification as well, drives really well, cheap to tax, I think only £20 to tax as well. Now this particular colour, I think it's called sparkling silver or sparkle silver. It's got a slight gold tinge to it, and you'll probably notice that the alloy wheels have been refurbished as well. I'm hoping you have. They've got a slight, we got the guys to give that a slight gold tinge as well, try and match the bodywork. Anyway, I'm going to briefly walk around the car and give you a more detailed view very shortly. Now, the reasons we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. We tell you really how it is. Please feel free to read some of my reviews on Auto Trader. They are all genuine. They're all genuine or verified purchases. There's nothing in there that we've made up. And again, going back to why we tend to do these videos, we don't want to waste anybody's time. You know, whether you are a couple of miles up the road or 200 miles away, we want to try and represent all of our cars as best as possible. We understand that the car's never going to be brand new. It may be a brand new car to you. We'll try and do whatever we can to try to make the cars look as new as possible, but it never will be a brand new car or drive like one, really, even though with that sort of mileage. Now, the reasons why I sort of hesitated around the registration number, please feel free to do any checks you want to do, HPIs, mileage, MOT, history checks, anything like that. Please feel free to do it. Now, we tend to normally change the number plates on the cars, put our own ones on there, but to add a bit of provenance, because the car was originally registered at Sytner's, we've left the original number plates on the car. Plenty of tyre tread. You've got Goodyears and Michelins on this particular car. They're run flat tyres, so a bit noisier than normal sort of tyres, but again, you don't have a spare wheel with these cars, because if you do have a puncture, you can carry on driving. Now, I am in a public park, so if you do see people walking past, cycling past, walking their dogs, apologies. It can't be helped, can't do anything about it. Anyway, right, what else to tell you about the car? Really high spec. You've got things like panoramic glass roof, satellite navigation. You've got half leather interior, really nice cream and fabric interior in the car. You've got visibility pack, which gives you automatic headlamps, automatic wipers. You also get things like heated front screen, which is great in the winter time. It's also got privacy glass, so yeah, really nice spec car. So let's start off on the driver's side front. Now, I mentioned we've had the wheels refurbished. There is no centre caps in there, any kind of mini ones. We have ordered a few different designs, sort of grey backing, black backings, etc., with different colour mini writing, sort of in, you know, golds and reds and stuff like that, silvers. We'll see which one looks the best. We'll put it on the car. Okay, so hopefully, if I move the camera slowly enough, you might try and pick up some of the reflections from the cars parked over there on the left-hand side. But there we go. So we'll tend to do this with a HD camera. I'm not too sure if I mentioned earlier on, these videos tend to go on, I tend to babble on a bit. But some customers like it, some think I do go on a bit too much, and maybe, you know, I'm a bit overzealous on our vehicles. But hey, that's just how I've always been, and I'll always continue to do that. Hopefully you can try and pick up now. Hopefully, is the sun glaring? Maybe not. If I try and hold it at a particular angle, I don't want to get too much of the glare of the sun coming over, but hopefully you can try and pick up. There's no reason to zoom right in on the wheels because they've just been refurbished, but plenty of tread on the tyres. Okay, let's just show you inside briefly. So we've got piano black trim. You've got high speaker or high powerful or performance stereo system. So you've got multiple speakers here. You've got extra speakers in the A pillars. Sounds absolutely awesome. You've got cruise control, 3-spoke multifunction steering wheel. There is your Pro navigation screen. You've got your climate control air conditioning, which has just been regassed, so it's super cold. So it's all digital on there. Then you've got your electric windows, etc. 6-speed manual transmission. You've got stop start on this. You can disarm it if you want to. You've got a little joystick in there. Now it's missing, I think, a top on that joystick. Doesn't stop the functionality, but I think it's missing a top. Now what you've also got, and it looks fantastic on these, makes them really nice in the area, is you've got that panoramic twin sunroof, which works absolutely fine. They can be sometimes quite problematic, but yeah, it works absolutely fine. Makes it really nice and airy here. So you've got height adjustment for the driver's seat and as well as the passenger seat. Let's just show you the back. So you've got Isofix for your seats. So these little black plugs down there, you pull them out and you can put in your Isofix baby seats. What else to show you down here? So automatic lights. I think I've done most of it. Automatic wipers, that type of thing. So yeah, really, really nice. And I think with the colour of the car and that interior, it looks stunning. Right, along the door edges, there were a few little marks along the door edges, but we've touched them all up. Now the stickers on this car, we are missing a couple. They were along the bottom there. I took them off. I've had a go at trying to put some stickers on myself, not really done a very good job. So if anyone wants all the stickers removed, we can remove all the stickers. It's quite easy to do that. So rear bumper, you've got a few marks along here that we've touched up. But again, if someone wants, I have ordered some more stickers. We can do that rear section if they want it going all the way down. But you've got a few little marks along the boot lid now, or the bumper. Now if I took a photograph from here, you wouldn't pick any of that up. That's the reason we do these videos. Plenty of tread on the tyres there and over there as well. Let's open the boot for you. Oh, my mistake. Let's just open the doors. Apologies about that, because the cars, as soon as you start moving them, they'll lock up. So split folding seats, 50-50 split folding seats, light working. You've got a 12-volt adapter there, and then under here you've got your little toolkit, because again, I mentioned there is no spare wheel with these cars because they come with run flat tyres. Now you have got a couple of, I think a couple of nets that sort of hook onto here. I took them out really so I can just show you inside, but there's a couple of little nets that go with it. Let's just show you this side as well. Okay, so we're just going to squat down just to show you there's no nasty digs and things like that. We had a couple of little trolley dents in the car, but they've all been addressed. Now, in my opinion, again, it's all about honesty. I believe that passenger door has had some paint work at some sort of stage. It's not dull or anything like that, but, you know, just years of experience. You know, she is 11 and a half years of age. You know, very rare do you get a car that this sort of, you know, age that's never had a bit of paint work. But again, I just wanted to let you know. What we've done to the vehicle so far, we've had it fully serviced. So all the filters, including the fuel filter. We looked at the MOT as well, and the advisories that were on the MOT we've also addressed. There was one about anti-roll bar links or bushes. We've changed that, and there was a mention of a possible oil leak from underneath the engine. We believe that was coming from the sump gasket. That has been replaced as well. Okay, just try and show you inside. What else? Oh, that was it. Brake fluid change. We've done a brake fluid change. It was due to on the indicator, it was due in the next sort of 6 months, but we've done that already. It's had brake pads and discs prior to us owning the vehicle. Again, let's just show you the door panels. Apologies, this is going on a bit longer than I anticipated, but I'll try and finish off and wrap up very quickly. So you've got an interior and exterior chrome pack on this particular car. So you'll tend to know by the sort of like chrome rings around the headlamps and around the fog lamps and lower bumper and the grille. Some of them will tend to be black. Okay, so let's just squat down this side. Hopefully, again, as I mentioned, I think it's had some paint or something like that on that passenger door, but it's, you've still got good reflections, but it's just experience just tells me it's obviously had some there. Now, the stripes we put on the bonnet, not the greatest job in the world. It's probably going to be quite hard to see in this, but there's quite a few bubbles. We have been in contact with the company that we've bought the sticker kit from. They're going to send us another one. Hopefully it will come out a bit better, or we can just rip them off. It's not a problem at all. Okay, along the front of the car, even though she hasn't done a lot of mileage, you are going to get a few stone chips along the front, but nothing major. A few that we've touched up along the bonnet around that sort of section there, and one or two along here. And that is that. So that's the company that originally registered the car. Sitting I think it was in Essex. Well, normally EF is normally an Essex reg number. Anyway, I've babbled on far too much. Just last thing to mention about our warranties. We have two different companies that we tend to use. We offer you a 6-month comprehensive warranty. We'll go through all the pluses, the negatives, the whole lot. We'll tell you all about it. And we'll tick as many boxes for you as well. Sort of air conditioning, suspension, emissions, blah, blah, blah. The value of the car, so whatever you buy the car at, that is what the warranty that you can claim up to, and it's always done on 100% parts and labour. All you pay is the first £75. There's none of this contributions, 50-50, that type of thing. They're not cheap warranties, they are quite expensive, but we include them in the price of the car. We have no administration fees for writing you out an order form. We don't, you know, tell you to buy the car and then you can pay for the warranty, which is another £299. No, everything is included. If you want to upgrade the warranty, by all means you can do. It's not a problem at all. But anyway, I wanted to thank you very much for your time. We're coming up to 12 minutes now. Sorry I've babbled on, but hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.